What up? What up, what up, what up? What up, Ninja? What up, Donna? Zibs, love the weed. Hashtag love the weed. Getting elevated, medicated, no perspirated. Let's put some background music on real quick here. Massive shout out to Dre Motions for making that happen. The sour bubble I got yesterday was delicious. That's what's up right there. Thomas, you gotta type in tube. Dabber, I smoke some weed now. What up from Calgary? Smoking on that golden goat and cheese. Goat cheese. We got 8 people, 9 people live in here. What up, what up? Kelsey. What up? I said, when I was just a baby boy, I used to run the streets and I ran with no toys. It was never shiny, never bucked really loud. I always had the rolling papers. I was always proud. I always loved to get high, never stopped to fly shit. Always about getting my dab life stuff. And I'm getting medicated, fly up stuff. Say some crazy shit when you don't expect it up stuff. Smoking on that super lemon. I'm here. I love it. Everybody, let's get elevated. I've never been so high that my eyes rolled back to the floor like I was about to die. And I needed to wake up, but no one would walk by. They just stepped over me and nobody cried. One day, then the drop of the beer dropped on my eye. It woke me up. I was surprised. And then I got woke up and I like to dab up and I say some crazy stuff like lap baby up. I read it on an article. And that shit never went far, yo. And I like to get so damn high. Medicate in your motherfucking eyes. Cause I get it. I do it live. I get no medicated, no jive. Fuck the stuff I couldn't even try before. But now I'm high. Get me in motherfucking front door. And I say this, Stampede is over, I'm here, like love this, Cowtown, smoking on that dope shit, Dabber Clock, don't know when to let go of it. See, I tried to just put it on as some background music, but I just couldn't help myself, man. That's how I get down, that's how I get down. Now, I'm gonna pretend like I'm fucking drunk. And I don't know what's up. Got faded off the can of bus. Get that up. The alcohol, fuck. I'm feeling twisted. Something inspired me this morning to get lifted. Wake and bake, but that's nothing new to me. Getting high as fuck, like I'm smoking major trees. Taking down forests, but they grow every 3 months. So don't worry, cause they eat a lot. Got a lot of munch. Never been to the Stampede. Would like to, though. We went from 9 to 3, huh? 2. Down to 1. Are y'all getting booted out? Is this shit fucking with you? I'm gonna have to do a song about I can't get no peace. I can't get no satisfactions, but I try, and I pay for my Wi-Fi. I know there's more than 2 people in here. That's the mind fuck right there for me. But I try. Oh, I try. I can't get no good connection with my Wi-Fi. And I try. How's the connection for you guys? Is it sucking? Did it boot you guys or what? It kicked me out? Maybe it didn't like that song I was playing or something. I got a bunch of bars over here. Let me pull you away from all the electronics and see if that helps out a little bit. See if that helps out a little bit. Man, if this stuff don't stop acting up here soon, I'm calling it quits for the motherfucking day. I don't know what the fuck to think about this. Well, we'll hang here and smoke a minute and see what happens. The commenting sucks, huh? Mike, what up, bro? What it be like? What it be like? What it is? What it gonna be? Tube 80, Tube 62. Check it out. Am I done on YouTube? No. Mad love and respect to you, sir. Fuck, this thing just kicked me off a bunch of people. Man, I can't get no satisfaction. Even when I try. And I try. Let me show you guys. Dab out cloud. A dog cone. Be sure to sign up, everybody. And when you get a chance, be sure to read the words on the side of that. I'm going to keep it blurry so you can't read it until you go there. Hey, John. I are back. Yes. I didn't close it. I guess it just booted y'all. But it's pissing me off, so it's making me want to just fucking boot it the fuck out. My phone frazzed up. Sorry, everybody. I'm staying on here so people can make it back. I'm really liking that newsletter thing I got going on. My phone is frazzied up. Yo, dog. NDW, what up, what up, what up? We're going to twist up another one and see if the room starts to build up. If so, cool. Otherwise, I'm out of this. I'm out of here. Ronnie, I'm sorry I can't spell that good. That's okay. You don't have to be perfect. My phone is frozen up. I got it. I can fill in the blanks. Holy crap. Holy Batman. Holy bejesus. Out of here. I know it's a delayed. It's starting to pick up. I'm just shit talking right now. So you guys will hear this message in like 20 fucking years from now. Because that's how responsive this shit is. And believe it or not, I have it at the most supposedly efficient settings. I am get stoned now. Yeah, let's get stoned, Ronnie. Nice. I want to get high. So damn high. I want to be free to medicate my motherfucking mind. Ready? You guys watching this? I only get one chance to do this and do it right. Ready? Fuck. Okay, I only get 2 chances to do this right. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. How many times can I do until it's done right? 8. Fuck. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Motherfucker. 14. Trying to look cool and fucking this up. 15. 16. 17. Motherfucker. 18. 19. I almost choked on it. Fucking got lost in the woods there. Got scared for a second. Kelsey's like, I need a friend. Come on. Oh, in Poland now. Nice. Slow motion. Oh, I'm getting lifted. I can't take big hits of this shit. Oh. 2018, right? Slow acid. For the recreational. Nice for Poland. Massive shout out to Poland. Happy 420. Getting lifted. We are getting lifted, lifted, lifted. I could feel it like right here. Brandon. Oh, I can feel it like right here. I can feel it all right there. Getting blazed. That's when you know you're medicated. When that shit is just hitting you all right here. That's a sativa. When you feel it all across here, that's a sativa. Like right in here. You look like you don't feel good. I feel all right. Nothing's wrong with me. I'll be all right. No, I'm just kidding. Just a little tired maybe at best. That weed, like I said, it's hitting me all right here. Every little thing's gonna be all right. And we don't have dates on Friday night. Donna, I'm gonna send you a message after the show here on Facebook. Well, it might be tomorrow, but I'm gonna send you one. Right, it might be real. Right, Ronnie? This Saturday is your birthday. I'm stoked. Shit, yeah. Super Skunk. I remember the original Skunk, man. I mean, the original. When it first hit the scene in '88. That shit was just like, wow. That shit was wow. You knew you had smoked some shit. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, B-Day. Brandon is going to be fucking 19 all over again. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday. That's a guy getting the information in a week early. Oh my God, me too. I lived in Santa Barbara. Happy B-Day. Here's a little bit of info. I'm going to name off every state that I lived in for more than 3 weeks. If I lived in it for more than 3 weeks, I'm counting this in my totals. Okay? We're going to go with Massachusetts. We're going to go with Pennsylvania. We're going to go with Illinois. We're going to go with Kansas City. We're going to go with Texas. We're going to go with Oklahoma. We're going to go with California, Arizona, Nevada. Where else? Nevada, Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas. So those are the ones that I was in 3 weeks or more. You would be a star, huh? In Indiana. Shit, I wish I was turning 19. This shit's delayed like a motherfucker. I love you guys. I don't know how other apps can make it happen, but YouTube and Facebook can't. I mean, they have to have a 10-second delay. What the fuck? 25 minutes. You're a year older, Brandon. No, not tomorrow, but the following week. Not 25 minutes, the following week. What part of LA? I was born in LA County, and we also lived in, where was my sister born? I think she was born in San Fran, I think. San Fran, I think. We were born and kind of taken the fuck out. Oh, I forgot to add Arizona in that list. And Colorado. I forgot to add Arizona and Colorado to that list. Now look what I did. I got people confused. We're all high. I'm all high. I gotta put my glasses on. One week and one day will be Brandon's birthday. Absolutely. So, are you going to tell us how old? Are you saying what part of LA? Are you saying what port? I know your English ain't that good. I'm gonna be 35. Wow, you're looking young, Brandon. I wouldn't put you past fucking a day past 28, dude. I wouldn't put you a day past 28. 35, you're looking great. I'm gonna need to see some identification. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Yeah, I was gonna say 28 at best. Yeah, you're 22. I can give you that. Hey, but could you imagine if you looked that age at 35 like I did? Man, you'd look young. I was thinking about 25. I was being generous, okay? I was being generous. It's 5 hours from Iowa. 5 hours. Wow. I'm old, don't care, right? Me too. Fuck. I can't believe I'm going to be 48 in October. And that's no joke. I'm 47, going to be 48 in October. Can't believe it. Do you guys realize that we're going to see the digital 20s instead of the roaring 20s? We're going to actually see the digital 20s. Oh, East St. Louis? East Street. I don't know about that one. Donna says you're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. Hey, who thinks they're the oldest in this room right now? Who's the oldest in this room right now? I know I'm not. I'm 47. Ronnie says 80 East, Interstate 80 East, so I don't think that's his age. See, Ronnie, 47, nice, 1969. I think Donnie has you beat, Kind Dig. Yeah, Donna has you beat. I really think she has you beat. Ronnie says, but I'm 47. Kelsey, she's 30. 38. See, we're all grown-ass adults enjoying ourselves, getting medicated. That's what's up right there. That's the demographics right there. I lose a lot of Facebook exposure because I put age restricted. I can't wait until weed is legally across the board. I'm going to pull that restriction right the fuck off. Until then, the law will get through, and that's it. You know what I mean? That is it. We're all getting old, Kels. Yeah, you remember turning 18 and thinking I was old? The same here, Dabber. I remember thinking, wow, it's going to be 1980. We have made it into the future, man. I mean, we're in the future. 1980. Wow, look around you. I remember that thought. Only as old as you act, right? I remember that. I remember thinking, wow, 1980. We are in the future. How's that one for you, Kels? How's that one for you, Kelsey? Wow, 1980. I was born December of 1986. Yeah, you weren't even thought about for 6 more years. I never trusted anyone over 30. I don't know if I should be laughing about that. Let's just say Santa Claus never got sat on his lap or anything. She's like, maybe I'm not so old. All right, honey, you can take back the cane. All right, I don't need the cane anymore. Okay, yes, but yes, keep the hip replacement out. Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, 38, but I feel like I'm 50. Lost my leg last August. It's been a hard year, man. Michael, here's a story for you. I got a story for you. So, check this out. I want everyone to hear this one. All right, this is a dope little story. So check out this skateboard. Some of you guys might remember me getting this made. In fact, John Young is a proud owner of the board. Okay? But the person that made the board, he was a regular old fella, and him and his wife had two boys. He had two boys, and his name is Jeff. Some of you guys might have got a chance to meet him in the VIP, but nonetheless, his arms don't work. They used to work when he went to high school. Both his arms worked. Everything worked. And now all of a sudden, dude, Michael, his fucking he went to a chiropractor. They went to adjusting his neck, loosened some shit up there that was fucked up. And next thing you know, none of that shit started working. His arms quit working. Now his arms don't work at all. And he still does art. Like, it's kind of funny too, because he'll try to show me something, and he'll be like trying to show it's right there, and he'll be like, so believe me, this guy has turned it around and made a blessing out of it. So always, no matter how much shit life throws at you guys, believe me, dig in it deep enough. There's a shiny pony. You just got to find the motherfucker. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I might need something to lean on. Tom, hey, Dabber. Welcome. So that's just some experience. And this guy right here, motherfucking, yeah. And this guy is called Paint Mouth, Kurt O'Hare, aka Paint Mouth. Check him out. He painted this whole thing with his mouth. He painted this whole thing with his mouth. Just a brush. You can actually go on YouTube and search for his name and actually watch him, or even go to his website and search for his website, Kurt O'Hara, and you can actually watch him paint. He's in a wheelchair. He's a quadriplegic. His feet and his arms don't work. So never let your money or your disposition stop you from dreaming. And then I got one other killer story for you, okay? There's this guy that worked for a grocery store. He was like one of the manager types, right? It does remind you of Alice. Me too. So I know this guy that was like a manager type, and they were doing remodeling on the store, and one of the beams came down and hit the dude in the back and fucked up both of his legs, or his back, so his legs didn't work, and he was put in a wheelchair. Right, half the time he can hardly hit his mouth with a fork, much less paint a mural. Right, well anyways, this guy lived, with his feet his whole life. Well, now he's put in a wheelchair, and his insurance and shit ran out, and he didn't know what he was going to do. His money was running down, and so he decided he'd get a notary. He'd go out and notarize people's fucking, contracts and shit. He'd have people meet him, and he'd just do a notary. That's something he felt he could do, right? So he signed up for that, and then he had paid someone to build a website, and they ended up not making it geographically located, so it went across everywhere, in the U.S., everywhere. And all of a sudden, he had people calling him from all over the world, all over the U.S., I should say, asking him for notary service. And he was smart enough not to turn it down. He called other notaries and says, hey, can you do it for this X amount? And they were like, yep. And he made a little cut. And now that guy's notary service online does more than $20,000 a month. way more money than he ever made working for that grocery store. So again, never, ever, ever, ever let your outcomes stop you. Never, ever, ever. I've heard of a lot of success stories. So I've heard of some horror ones where people just give up. You know. So I say this not to preach, but I don't want you giving up, brother, you know? And I'm not saying you are, but that happens a lot. People be getting frustrated, and they might not give up to the point where they're going to kill themselves, but they give up to the point where they don't push themselves. They just kind of give in. True that, Dabber. You just gotta learn all the lessons from the bad crap. Hell yeah. Oh, I love this toasted coconut. I love this toasted coconut. Some wisdom right there. Hell yeah. I'll be damned if I'm fucking folding or giving up, man. I don't give a fuck. I'll be damned. If I ever get majorly famous, and I were to die, and they say it was a suicide, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all know foul play. I'm gonna tell you right now, because Dabber ain't gonna do no suicide. Dabber will never do no suicide. Never, ever, 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 nothing. I don't care. I'll sleep homeless with no clothing. I'll eat crickets off the ground. I'll do anything, but never ever will I commit suicide. I don't give a fuck if I feel like my world's falling in on top of me. I don't give a fuck. I'm a big boy. You know what I mean? Never. And I just say that because sometimes famous people be disappearing and shit. I be seeing crazy stories where like they're like their family says, "Oh yeah, he would have never done that." Well, I'm telling everybody I would never do that shit. It's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna walk again if that's the last fucking thing I do. Now that's the fucking thing I like to hear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like throwing that blunt in my mouth. Do it until it gets done. Do it until it gets done. Okay, I'm gonna quit throwing my weed around because I done lost that much weed. I hate that shit. He says, me either. I got true grit and humor. I love that, man. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mike. I'm like, I'm not quit wasting this weed. I got Donna laughing. I tried that too. Cannot. Dabber. Yeah, that's harder. It's not that easy. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's not that easy either. Let's see. Ouch! This shit's lit too. Ready? Only one burn mark. That shit hit me on the inside of my hand. Hey, you know the quickest thing to hit to help a small burn? Laughing my ass off. Hey, you know the best thing to help with a small burn? Not a big burn, but a small burn. Okay? And I'm saying, let's say you're out in the middle of nowhere, right? He has a swirly cone of nothing. Tell him to back out and go back in. So one of the things, like small burns, depends on what the burn is. If it's a grease burn, okay, it's imperative that you get the grease off you as quick as possible. Okay? The other thing is, you want to use cold water, but if you're out in the middle of nowhere, right, and you have no water, and like it's like a small grease burn or whatever, right, a small burn, you can quickly wipe that shit off as quick as you can and like wet your hand and blow on the skin. And what you're trying to do is just make the skin cold. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Like you're trying to simulate ice because you don't have ice, right? Only reason I'm bringing that topic up is I burned the inside of my hand. But I can't tell you how many times I've done little shit like that and it stopped me from getting a burn. But cold water's ideal. That fucking butter shit, I remember my mom telling me that shit when I was a kid. That shit just made shit worse. Anybody ever try a old, as they would call, wife's tale or an old remedy that was bullshit? I have Barnes. Has anyone ever tried a remedy that was bullshit? Here's one for you. I'd rather get cut than burned, right? Here's one for you. Bloody nose. The quickest way, mayonnaise. The quickest way to stop a bloody nose. People think you gotta pinch it, all this. Nuh-uh. The quickest way is to take a piece of paper and like fold it up to where it's really, really small. Like here, I'll show it to you, probably like this big. You want to take a little piece of paper like this big, and you want to take that and put it right there under your lip. And that little piece of paper under your lip adds a little pressure right underneath an artery that's right there, and it just stops all bloody noses. No effort, no sitting there squeezing it. And take it for somebody that used to live with bloody noses for almost 20 years. I ended up having to get surgery to stop that. But I've heard everything. Pennies behind the neck, hold your head back, squeeze it. Oh my God, I've tried everything. All kinds. I work in medicine, all kinds of scams, right? I still... Kelsey got jokes. I love her. She says, she's like, if and when you get famous, I hope I still get your newsletter, though. And I will avenge your death. That's the Avengers. That's... Yeah, if they label it suicide, know that y'all need to shout out. Because I am not a suicider. The fuck? Oh, here it is. Talking about being in medicine, I heard about some crazy shit that happens in motherfucking emergency rooms. Like, you would not believe the shit people show up with in their ass at the emergency room. I mean, I've heard of light bulbs, okay? I've heard of fish, like rainbow trout to be specific. I've heard of gerbils with the Richard thing or whatever, Gere or whatever his name is. Spark plugs, spoons. One dude stuffed 5 Barbie dolls, the heads off of the Barbie dolls, and then asked for them back. They're like, sorry, sir, we can't give it back to you now. What was he going to do? Put it back on his child's Barbie doll so she doesn't know? But all the time she was like, man, why do these dolls stink like shit? She's like, why don't you play with dolls anymore? He's like, not really into it anymore, Dad. More into video games. Meanwhile, she's at school. She's like, do your guys' dolls smell like shit? And they're like, no. That would be horrible. Yeah. Because you wonder how many times he did it before it became a problem. Yeah, humans could be so gross. So I work with critters. Yeah, animals, they eat all kinds of things just to fucking see what the fuck it is. It's like their way of, like, experimenting with the world. All right, Ronnie? Michael, he's like, play some Optimo. We've already played it a couple times today. I don't want to get burned out on it. I love it, but I don't want to get burned out on it. All right, well, we've come to the end of my show. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's 9 p.m. my time. So I need to wrap it up. Thank you guys. I love you guys, all of you. Michael, Ronnie, Seakin, Donna. I'm going to reach out to you, Donna, as well. Kelsey. Mayonnaise. And everybody else. We are out of here. I'm calling it a night. All right, Donna. One love. Thank you. Bye-bye. No, water on grease. Yeah, if there's a grease fire and you don't like the house, definitely throw water on it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't listen to that advice. One love, everyone.